trails like these that makes me love the KLR. Makes me never want to get rid of it. This is where the bike excels and kind of gives you that kick, like this is why you bought this bike and this is why this bike is so great. It's not the fastest bike, it's not the most appealing bike, but it's the do-it-all bike, best all-around bike. And this stuff here makes me never want to get rid of it. I'll probably keep it forever. It's kind of like those guys that get the Honda Accords and they never get rid of them. Paint's chipping, things beat up to hell, but it still runs perfectly. That's how the KLR is of motorcycles. So far so good, no gates. A bit more snow. The roads are clear, that's all that matters. I'm pretty sure if there was any snow on the road, my buddy would be freaking out right now. I don't know how well climbing a mountain with snow would be, but I believe we are most likely in West Virginia now, although there's no signs indicating if you are or not. But when this trail ends, it pops out and you kind of think to yourself, where the hell am I? Look on your map. So I'm 20 miles across the border. You don't have to worry about running into vehicles. It's always good to beep when you come to a turn, just to alert the other drivers if their windows are down or if they can even hear you. Anyway, stay tuned. These videos are kind of going to be mixed in together throughout the whole day. So stay tuned. More videos to come. We are getting muddy and snowy. My buddy has never ridden in snow before, so he's probably freaking out. It's not really snow, it's more mud, but some slush added into the mix. This is where you don't want to do anything to screw up. Just making sure he's alright. I'm gonna turn the bike off and leave it in neutral. What's the point of running it? There's another reason why I want to live out in the mountains, though, because this reason right here, the trails. There's over 1 million acres of trails in the George Washington National Forest. Right now, we are in the North River section. It basically extends from Southwest Virginia all the way up to north to West Virginia. So it goes into parts of Kentucky and West Virginia. So yeah, dual sport paradise and playground. Even if you have a Jeep or any off-road vehicle, it's fun too. But even better on a bike. It's crazy when you get to the western side of the mountain how much more snow there is. It's crazy, it's April and there's still snow on the ground. But the mountains usually get hit harder, elevations of course. I'll end that there. As I said before, stay tuned. Buddy just stopped back there and said, hey man, you mind slowing it up a little bit? Kind of nervous on these muddy roads. It's like, oh, that's fine, I understand. He's never really done any kind of off-roading before, very light. And I think the snow freaked him out. And I said, don't use the front brake. He said, oh man, I learned that the hard way. I think he washed out a little bit. But you're seriously gonna bring a two-wheel drive Mini Cooper on here? Seriously? What are people thinking? He is gonna get stuck on that hill that we just came down from with the mud and the snow. Wow, freaking yuppies, I'm telling you. Whew, a little icy. Well, he will get his practice here. And I told him, don't worry, we're not going back up the same way. He's like, oh, thank you. You know, usually when I'm going downhill or something like this, I'll turn the bike off, let it rest. There's no point having it roll in neutral. You guys say my KLR is spick and span clean. Well, not now. Haters. Back on the pavement. My heart's beating right now. Whew. We turned onto another trail, and I floored the bike through first, second, and third, and then all of a sudden I get over like a little hill, and then there's a road closed sign. It was probably about I would say 25 yards, maybe 50 yards, give or take. And it was kind of, you know, wet gravel, and I was doing all I could to stop that bike. I probably stopped about 10 or 15 feet from the gate. The back end was swaying. My gosh. I had to pepper up my ass and decided to give the bike a little bit of hell, and oof, that freaked me the hell out. And then we reached another road closed gate, but at least we had a good 15 miles of trails. the day's not over. It's only 11 o'clock. So we are going to head to another spot near Harrisonburg, which is probably a good 30 miles from here, but there's a good, nice lake there, and good time. So stay tuned. Later.